what else can we talk? I don't know what to talk about. I am unprepared for this interview. Cameraman, what are your questions for Anton? You're the one who brought the fucking camera, so anybody have a question for Anton?
Got a question here. Hey, looks like Rachel over there, and looks like Romulus, Michigan asks, Dear Anton, okay, what kind of drink do you have to get you in the mood for drawing?
This is a very good question, because I normally am very drunk all the time, or I used to. Don't show that to the wife, or else she's going to insert butt plug into me. I usually like a good scotch on the rocks, a mojito. I'm not sure how
that sounds about right.
Yeah, mojito. That drink is a little on the fatty side, so Anton does not partake in the penis. So, yeah, I like a good scotch on the rocks.
And that sounds good, Anton. Hey, Brian over there in Ferndale asked, what's your secret to picking up women?
You know, it's all about this is what it's all about right here. You can be the ugliest motherfucker on the face of the earth, but as long as you have money, it doesn't matter if you have small tiny penis. You know, the women just want the money. That's all they care about. You know, I show up in my flashy clothes. I show up in my Ferrari. And, you know, the women are opening their vaginas for me. Anywhere I go. So that's the key to any vagina is the money.
Right on there, right on.
Thank you.
All right, now, we got a special letter here from the League of Women's Voters. And they're asking you, what do you think about women's suffrage?
Oh, I know women make me suffer, especially my wife. I suffer quite a bit. You know, so there's times where I wish I could just divorce the bitch, but then again, she'd take all of Anton's money because I didn't sign any kind of prenuptial agreement, so that's very important. All the men out there, make sure you cover all bases. And number one, don't get married in the first place. But if you must get, you know, go tie the knot, as they call it in America, because you're all idiots, you get the prenuptial penis-vagina agreement. So the woman cannot take your money and your penis.
All right, now that sounds like a really good idea. Now, here's something, okay? Now, this whole new deal with this new governor here in Michigan. What do you think about, what would you prefer? If the movie industry stays or goes in Michigan?
Oh, I think anything that has to do with the arts is a good thing. I know you had a different governor before, and she was much more liberal. And you know, I wanted to fuck them, your previous governor, Jennifer Granmole, was that her name? Granmole? You know, I wanted to cover her face with my male jelly. But no, I think the movie, I think it's a very sad thing. You know, I'm from Canada. I'm from Montreal, Quebec, and we have a very thriving movie industry there, and it's all subsidized, and everyone gets a very nice tax cut.
And you know what? That brings us to our next question here.
Okay, go ahead.
Several of the audience members want to know, have you ever met Terrence and Phillip? Is there really a Terrence and Phillip there in Canada?
No, there isn't. They're a cartoon character, but we do have the Celine Dion, and we have the Bryan Adams, unfortunately, and the Richard Marx. Richard Marx is from Canada too.
No Terrence and Phillip.
It's just cartoon.
Oh man, that really rips. Well, thank you so far. You know,
thank you for having me on this show.
Yeah, you know, we answer these questions here. And who would you like to have on your next show? If you could choose a big film star to you know, interview, who would you interview? Like a woman, like a girl. Who would you interview?
A woman. Well, you know, wow, that's a good question.
Would you do like Bruno there with Paula Abdul, or what would you do?
No. The woman I would like to interview, I would have to say, wow, there is so many. See, not so much who I want to talk to, but it's who I would like to fuck the most.
Oh, okay.
So I'd have to say Angelina Jolie And at that point, hey, even if she wanted to bring Brad Pitt into the bedroom with her, hey, who is Anton to judge?
Well, that Renee Zellweger, she's always like breaking up and get back together with different people and stuff like that.
Yes, she's a very, very nice woman. I would like to, bet her.
Didn't she dump Jack White, or which way was it?
I do not know. I'm not one of those types who hero worship celebrity, and I like to, I'm an artiste.
Wait! I just got a text here, Anton.
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston wants to go out with you. She's hitting up everybody for a date. What would you do?
Oh, I don't like. I think she ruins every cinema movie she did. I don't like any of her movies, but she does. The only Anton point she gets is for the pointy nipples she always has. I like the pointy nipples. I would love to suck on those. Suck.
There you go. Well,
it's like
okay.
pencil erasers.
Well, there it is. That concludes this segment.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I'm going. This is here was the media today. It was the big Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. What do you think about that madman?
I think he's a sick motherfucker.
He's a marketing genius.
But Anton Fudge went through the same thing, so I know what he's feeling like. I did have alcohol troubles. I lost license. Now my 14-year-old son has to drive me around in my cars. I can't even drive in cars. I lost license. So 14-year-old son has to drive me around, and it's no fun. Let me tell you.
He's gonna have his chauffeur's license,
So I'd like to thank the Dade County Police and courts for that. But yes, well, thank you for having me.
Oh, always, it's always a pleasure.
And this is Anton Fudge saying hi to America. And thank you for watching. I hope this has been very insightful for everyone.
Thank you. Canada.